So, with the release of the new FLC, Free LC, as they're calling it, of the Garamantian faction for Total War Attila, I thought it would be a good chance to actually get started and play my first campaign in Attila. I've had the game for a little while. I got it at one of those steep discounts at the Humble store, and I haven't had a chance to play it. And of course, I've been doing a Rome 2 campaign and some Empire. But I thought with the release of this new faction, the Garamantians, I thought it would be a good chance to get started with Attila. And the Garamantians are an interesting choice for a new faction because Total War, I guess, in their European campaigns have generally been kind of neglectful of North Africa and all its political, in original Rome and Rome 2 with the North African faction situation haven't always gotten their due. And, it was a very complicated situation, and they had very good irrigation technology, very good agriculture, and they were basically the backbone in terms of agriculture of Italia, the center of the Roman Empire, the breadbasket of Rome. And, when Rome lost North Africa, it was essentially over. The empire could not survive. And the Garamantians were a constant threat, but also trading partner for the Romans. And they have very good irrigation technology. Their capital was a city of a fairly good size, considering it's right at the border of the desert. And, even though the climate was not very forgiving, they were able to construct very sophisticated irrigation systems and really sustain themselves based on that ingenuity. And only in more recent times has North Africa become more desertified due to a lack of maintenance for these irrigation systems, or something like that anyway. So, anyway, let's get started. We'll do it on hard. I've never played Attila before, so this is going to be perhaps a little tough for me, but, bear with me, and hopefully it'll be a good show of the gameplay of our new free faction. I'm hoping the Garamantians are probably going to be, especially with the Western Romans right at the north, it's going to be a good idea to use a lot of javelins and things of that nature to kind of whittle down the Roman legionary infantry, since I don't believe having heavy armor is going to be very effective in the desert. I don't think the Garamantians are going to have too many heavy infantry options to compete with their Roman neighbors. And perhaps the Vandals will show up, who knows? Of course, historically, there was no Garamantian empire that conquered all of North Africa or anything. They were just kind of a kingdom that stuck around for a while. And that's important too, to be represented here.
We Garamantians have lived and thrived in the north of Africa for many years. Yet though we are strong...
I don't need your advice, Mr. Dementor. They made ready for war. Survive until spring 400. I'm liking these Attila objectives. Just survive. That bodes well. And we'll get 2,000 denarii. Oh, so Attila seems to have moved all our information stuff up here. So we've got food surplus. We're insignificant. We are Semitic pagan. Respectable power. Desert power. So we get improved irrigation. And we have a couple of weird little desert kingdom traits. Fractured faiths looks particularly strange and convoluted, but hopefully it'll be nice. I'm liking these graphical changes here. The city looks nice. I don't know what this fire is all about. We'll see later. Perhaps Attila has arrived already.
My lord.
So we've got our king and our main army here, Akinidad, under King Akinidad. And we've got desert raiders, which seem to be horsemen, desert mounted skirmishers, as well as camel warriors. So camels, I believe, scare cavalry, so that's going to be a good counter to any cavalry troops the Romans throw at us. Though camels are not as fast, and so they're not going to be as effective at flanking as cavalry would be. So I'm wondering if we've got any spies here. Oh, we've got two settlements, Kaidamus over here, as well as our capital at Garama. Garama had about 10,000, a population of 10,000. It was a pretty sufficient settlement, especially given its rather inhospitable location. And I see they've got the tech tree kind of set up like Shogun 2 rather than Rome 2, which can be either a good or bad thing. I enjoyed both tech trees, but I kind of preferred Rome's, but this is alright as well. And I'd say we could use some civic upgrades, considering our position. I think we should do specialized cultivation and then go for cavalry recruitment reforms so that we get we can recruit cavalry units on the cheap. So yeah, building icons are very different from before.
At your command.
Got our king here. Next turn we're going to make a pretty hefty sum right there. So we're obviously doing okay. Let's check our diplomatic situation. So the Garamantians here start hostile to the Eastern Roman Empire, and we've got trade with the Western Empire. And with the Gaetulians, we're not so good. So I'm wondering if we should attack our Gaetulian neighbors here, or if we should kind of stick it out and just kind of improve our systems, improve our infrastructure. I think it might be a good idea to recruit an agent to see what the heck's going on. And, you know, if the West is really weak, might as well just send an army up north and reach the coast. Royal Archer. Let's just recruit this top guy here, Amanias da Barco.
A man has many faces.
I'll call you Stabby. Okay, Stabby,
Treading softly.
you're gonna go to actually go scout out the Gaetulians. Let's see how long it'll take to reach there. Because a prize of Leptus Magna would be very nice. Would be very nice indeed. But taking Dimidi, the capital of the Gaetulians, would unite our province of the Sahara, which would be pretty nice indeed. I'd say we could use a couple of hurlers And then... yeah, we can't really upgrade anything. Hopefully... I'll probably upgrade to a village here next turn, or... yeah, next turn once I have the money. And then...
At your command.
perhaps I might raise an army here at Kaidamus. Amaninatakilепте. Teritedachate. Netekamani. Achratan. Oh, he's a scholar. I like that. I'll recruit you.
We fight for you, my lord.
Looks like a scholar type. Move him into Kaidamus.
Haste, men.
And we'll give him some hurlers.
Noble cause requires noble men.
Okay, so that'll be nice. And we'll have
How may I serve you?
Stabby go check out Dimidi to see if we can't take it. So yeah, I'd say let's end the turn. Oh, I may assign a provincial governor. This is new. So Attila has added some new political stuff here. So we gotta recruit this guy then. Make him a governor. Yeah, let's make him governor. Oh, an edict. Did I issue the edict yet? Maybe I didn't. Oh well, that's okay. Not a big deal. We're still learning here, after all. I have to say, I'm liking some of these graphical enhancements here. It looks... I'm probably going to tinker with some of the settings. It's a little bright here in the desert, but everything's looking okay. A good summer. It's nice. The Gepids have attacked the Eastern Roman Empire. That's nice. Okay.
At your service.
So let's move Stabby to check out the Gaetulians. And you know, in Babylon and Assyria, they gave people with really long Semitic names nicknames. For example, the Babylonian rebel king against Sennacherib was called
We fight for you, my
Mushezib
lord.
Marduk, and the Assyrians called him Shuzubu for short. So calling this guy Stabby is not unprecedented. So let's, I mean, we can't build anything else, so and we have a food surplus, it seems to me. So let's upgrade Kaidamus. That'll upgrade the garrison as well, I believe.
A man has many faces.
We should recruit a couple more troops for our scholar general here.
My lord.
And what I want to do, I kind of want to betray the Western Romans rather than the Eastern Romans, because the Western Romans are right there. I know we have a trade route, but the port is right there, and having Leptus Magna would be great for the prestige of our kingdom. So I'd say let's
For orders.
be prepared to attack. Perhaps soon. We'll do it soon. Also, upgrading our town here is going to really improve public order, I believe. Hopefully, once I research a couple more civic techs, I can really focus on improving public order more. Oh, I can only have 2 armies. Well, that's too bad. So I suppose I'll have the king
We fight for you,
move
my
north and attack Leptus Magna.
my lord.
And I'll, once I'm done recruiting, I'll have Akhratan here move and attack Dimidi. But of course, I want our scout to go see what's going on there. Oh, I may issue an edict. Okay, let's do that. Let's do Eastern Enlightenment. That'll improve sanitation. Well, let's do Enlightenment. Why not? It'll be good to improve our sanitation. Yeah, especially because our sanitation in Kaidamus is negative. And that's no Gouda.
Ready for all.
So let's end the turn now. Okay, so I figured out assigning governors and issuing edicts in Attila. Little tweaked from Rome 2, I have to say. A worthy bride. One of your subjects has recently become infatuated and wishes to marry his intended. Shall their union be allowed to continue? So, Tikfarin wants to marry Quella. If I intervene, why would I want to intervene? Let's, she's fertile. So the king can just tell that she's fertile. It's very apparent. It's written all over her traits. So let's give the blessing. We want kids. We need more Garamantian kids. Absolutely. And centralized authority. The word of the King of Kings is absolute. So that allows us to build a noble estate. Which we can't build right now until we grow.
My lord.
We'll do so soon. So right now I can attack Leptus Magna. And that would be nice. That would be nice. You know what?
We fight
Let's
for
give it
you,
a
my
shot.
lord.
I mean, this is, after all, my first time playing Attila. Let's do it. So who else is going to attack us? Okay, so that's going to be... Lazica's in Georgia, so that's not a problem. Nobatia is someplace. So that's not a problem. Eastern Romans might be annoying. You know what? You only live once. Let's attack
To
them.
the settlement.
Let's attack them, and so we cannot assault yet. That's good. That's good. Yeah, they don't have much here, so what we want to do is build a siege tower, and let's just build a siege tower
Let them
and
cower
continue the
before our
siege.
might.
So let's see, maybe the Romans will send reinforcements, but I doubt the integrity of their military at the moment. So let's have
How may I serve you?
Amane Stabby. Amaniastabarko go to Dimidi over there.
That is all.
And Akhratan, our scholar general, is sitting around.
Ready for orders.
Let's give him...
Our lord.
Well, I can't recruit anything right now. Can't recruit much of anything. Hopefully, if we can take Leptus Magna, that'll really improve our... We'll be able to recruit something up there. Maybe some Roman-style units. So I'd say let's end the turn. And our sanitation has improved in Kaidamus, so it is no longer negative. let's end the turn and see what the Romans will do. I have a feeling they don't have the power to act on my attack right now. The Eastern Romans, hopefully they're too locked in battle on their other fronts to be too concerned about anything. Yeah, they have not moved against us at all. Okay.
The victory!
So let's let's auto-resolve it. Just because they got nothing. Let's loot. No, let's just occupy. Yeah, let's occupy.
My lord.
I'm interested in creating a North African empire, not destroying North Africa. So let's convert that to... Oh, I have to rebuild the city first. Okay, so let's repair. Yeah, let's repair everything. And then we'll rebuild the city. Yeah, and our army is pretty good right now. Doing pretty well. Let's send our dude up here.
Can I assist you
Okay,
further?
so they've got a pretty sizable army, pretty comparable to ours. So probably not ready to launch an attack on them just yet. Now, if we can take the Tripolitanian coast here, that'll do very well. That'll do very well for our kingdom. Our burgeoning kingdom here. So in a couple turns we're going to have specialized cultivation. That'll help our agricultural wealth. That'll be nice, and hopefully once we improve Leptus Magna, that'll greatly improve our financial situation as well, once we can convert these buildings. Oh, wait a minute. We don't want to recruit the chapel. Oh, well, we have to repair it anyway. Okay, let's repair the chapel, and then we will convert it into a Garamantian style temple. Okay, so let's end the turn. Oh, unassigned skill. Sorry. Okay, so we've got a more Shogun 2 style of skill building. Yeah, so let's give him that skill. Oh, no. No, let's remove that one point there, please. Well, whatever. I actually like that. It improves public order. Okay. And yeah, let's end the turn. So on CA's, on Creative Assembly's website, there's still yet another faction to be revealed. So I'm assuming it's going to be Armenia, since there's no other Eastern kingdom represented other than the Sassanids. So I'm guessing it's going to be the Armenian kingdom, which was still somewhat kicking at this point, though they the nobles turned over the last king a few decades after 395. And we've got a food shortage in Tripolitania. That's not good. We got to convert this building. Let's make it a small city. Let's convert it to an altar. And if we make fishing jetties here, that'll really improve our food production. However, it'll make public order worse. And we don't have a navy to speak of at the moment. And if we make a trade port, that'll really improve our economy. But we need food at the moment, since we want to take and hold Tripolitania for a good while. Before we make a decision, let's take the rest of the province.
We take this settlement for you, my lord.
Yeah, they've still got nothing. Let's be aggressive here. And the town is ours. Let's occupy.
Ready for battle.
Okay, so... yeah, let's repair those fields. Oh, that's good. So we've got agricultural fields there. Oh, we've got a fishing port right over there. So with this, with Makomadis under our control, that essentially gives us the food we need after everything's repaired. So I think it'll be good to build a trade port here at Leptus Magna, the capital of the province. That'll really improve our economic situation, I think, especially once we branch out, find other factions up here in the Mediterranean, and get some trade going. Hopefully once provinces start revolting against the empires, we'll be able to befriend some of those rebels and trade with them, since we're at war with the Empire. Yeah, so we don't want to attack the Gaetulians just yet. Let's move our spy up here to Hadramentum, and let's see what the Empire is doing at Carthage. Because if we can take Carthage, that'll essentially be our new seat of power. Though Leptus Magna is pretty good too. Of course, there was, I believe, at least one emperor from Leptus Magna. Roman emperor, that is. And everything is being improved right now. Our coffers are pretty empty. But hopefully, once everything is fixed up here at Tripolitania, and once we go move our king to the left here to take Sabrata, we'll have united the province. Though I think we're going to experience a revolt here soon. That seems inevitable. And our home province is not very happy either. So we gotta do something soon. We gotta do something. I feel like... yeah, there's nothing really in the tech tree soon that's going to help our public order. We're just going to have to upgrade our buildings to do so. Let's see what happens. Oh, unassigned tradition. Sorry about that. Persian marksmanship. That'll be nice. We do have a lot of missile units here. Occupation force. +2 integrity when in foreign territory. I like that too. Oh, and that'll get us closer to self-sufficiency. -7% upkeep cost. I'd say let's do 1 in occupation force and 1 in Persian marksmanship. 20% missile attack range. That's nice. I might have to do that. And a provincial governor. There's nobody we can assign there. Tikfarin. We just assigned you a wife, so let's make you a governor. Okay, sounds good to me. Oh, and an edict. Okay, so you assign a governor, and then you can do an edict. I see how it works now. I'd say let's do trade and infantry. Trade and industry. Because I think this is going to be a very commercially important region for us. It certainly was for the Romans. They imported quite a bit of olive oil from this region right here, this desert border. And I believe that's all we can do this turn. So next turn we'll move the king to Leptus Magna, and then we'll move him to Sabrata. And then hopefully when a rebellion pops up, I'll move the king to defeat them. So let's end the turn, see what happens. Okay. So Kartli has, in central Georgia, has declared war on Lazica, which is the Georgian coast, Colchis. Classical Colchis. So that has nothing to do with us, so who cares? So Akinidad has a wooden sword now. Hopefully he would have practiced with a wooden sword beforehand, but anyway, he's the king. Yes, specialized cultivation, so that'll improve our wealth from agricultural buildings. That's nice. Got a nice trade edict here. And we have resolved our food shortage, which is very nice. So let's change this to a well. And let's convert the town to a Garamantian style hamlet.
We fight for you, my lord.
So let's move the king to Leptus Magna. And then next turn, I don't know if we can reach Sabrata next turn, but it'll be important to stay here. It'll limit the chance of a revolt. Might want to recruit a fleet here. Oh, we can already raise more forces. That's nice. Let's do that. So let's put Terite Dachate Master Planner. I like Master Planner. Let's put Irikeya Manote as our new general here in Tripolitania. Can't recruit a thing. That's no good. We'll have to build some. Next time the province grows, we'll have to recruit some, or build some sort of infantry recruitment. Oh, we can recruit a desert levy once these towns are converted, so we'll at least give him something to work with there. Oh, the Sentinels of Sand. I like that name. That's a good name.
We fight for you, my lord.
So let's see, what's the next tech we need? It'll be good to do cavalry recruitment reform, since minus 10% cavalry recruitment cost is going to be good in the long run. And then iron tax, that'll be nice too. It'll look like a small benefit to reduce small percentages of our expenses, but over the long haul, it's going to pay for a lot of construction and unit recruitment. So I'd say that's good enough for our first episode, and I'd say things are going quite well for us. The Romans have not turned their attention toward us, so we're essentially wreaking havoc in North Africa. And I'll see you next time.